Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I got a quick one for you today. We're going to be fixing a leak on a Kawasaki V-twin. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so the particular machine we're going to be working on is a Grandstand Toro with the Kawasaki V-twin. These engines are pretty much used on everything from Husqvarnas to your Hustlers and Toro, you name it, they got it. So anyway, with that being said, this machine was in for a real bad oil leak, and they were quoted, I forgot the exact number, but they basically told them they need to pull the engine and open the crankcase, and told them that's where the leak was coming from, because it was caked oil and dirt all the way around the bottom of the engine. So without doing any further investigation, they just went ahead and told them what they told the customer. So I took it in, cleaned it up, and the real issue is, and you can see it's been leaking like crazy, all this oil. See how it's been pouring down on the deck, all this. So the issue is right there where I'm shining the light. You see the governor shaft, the rusty brown looking shaft? That is your governor shaft, and in the back you can see it has a seal, and these seals will get hard, they will fail, and they'll start leaking. So that, my friend, is what the real issue is, and you don't have to pull the engine to do the repair. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick and show you what you need. On this particular model, it is kind of tight. I had to take an exhaust shield that they have in the front, the big metal bracket, and now I'm going to pull the carburetor out so I can free up some room and I don't have to pull anything else out. It'd be nicer if I can get the exhaust out, but it's just too much work. So we're going to go ahead and just pull the carburetor out and see if we can pull that seal out and replace it. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough room to actually pull the carburetor out because it's on studs. And when you try to slide it out of the studs, it's hitting into the exhaust. So I ended up pulling the whole intake manifold complete. You can see the studs, see how long they are. So yeah, there was not enough room to pull the carburetor out. I didn't think about that. So yeah, I pulled the whole manifold out, and now we can get to it and get some light in there. Yeah, you can see where it's all wet right around the seal. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the governor arm, and then we're gonna pull that seal out, but I'm probably gonna end up cleaning that, all that crud and old oil around it a little more. So I got some brake cleaner to clean it up. And now if you don't want to mess with the governor, you never done, what you can do is just mark right there. Real easy. Get your pick tool and just make a line on the shaft, and you can make a line on the arm. That way you know the position where it was. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but the important thing is that I can see it. So then you have a 10mm on the bottom. To loosen this, we're probably gonna have to wedge a screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, to open this guy up, and then we'll slide the arm out. Okay, so we got the governor arm out, and this spring is actually busted at both ends, so we're gonna end up replacing that, and probably the arm, it looks a little bent. So but yeah, we got what we needed out, and now we're just gonna get some picks and go in there and fetch that seal out. So I might have to get the L shape, but I'm gonna try with this one first if this thing decides to focus. Come on. Yeah, this thing is definitely hardened. Wow, it broke my pick. Broke the tip of the pick in there. That's not good. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to get the other one. I tell you guys, this was definitely one stubborn seal, but she's finally coming out. Almost in pieces, but she's coming out. Wow. So yeah, here it is. This is the problem what you're having if you have a leak on your Kawasaki. It's more likely that the leak is coming from right there, the actual shaft, governor shaft seal. Okay, so here's the new seal. We got the hole cleaned up, and yeah, we're gonna put a little bit of oil on this guy and just slide it back in place, and we'll put everything back together. We should be back in business. So new seal is in, and what I used to drive it in is I found that a 10mm will actually fit perfectly, but my socket has got like a restriction point inside, so I had to use a shallow 10mm and then put this one behind it and then just tap it in and drive it, but it's seated perfectly. So yeah, new seal in, leak should be dealt with, and now the rest is basically reversal of the removal. We're going to put the intake manifold back in, the controller, I mean the governor arm, the intake manifold, and everything back together, and Mower is back to business. If this helps you out, if you like my videos, give me a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure you come back for more videos. I hope you enjoyed it again. Stay safe, be blessed, and I'll see you soon.